I want to make a brief statement regarding today's announcement. Miller is a great corporate citizen for the city of Milwaukee, and it's a great employer, and it's been a part of this city's history for well over 100 years. And it is my firm belief that it will continue to be part of this city's history, heritage, and future. And given today's announcement, I want to say that I am prepared to go to Johannesburg, to go to Denver, to go to Montreal, to go wherever is necessary to make the case that the city of Milwaukee remains open for business, and the ideal location for any new corporate headquarters for Miller should be the city of Milwaukee. Given our rich history here, it makes sense to have the capital of this brewing industry remain the city of Milwaukee. When people think beer, they think Milwaukee. And from a branding standpoint, from a location standpoint, from a customer loyalty standpoint, from an employment standpoint, Milwaukee is the ideal location for any new corporate headquarters. So I have spoken today with Tom Long from Miller. I've spoken to the governor, who is prepared. We are prepared to go together. The governor and I talked about this afternoon. We are prepared to go together to talk to the corporate executives, again, whether they're in Johannesburg or Denver or Montreal, to make the case that this is where this headquarters is now and should remain forever and ever. So I just want the people in this community to know how important this is. I've reached out to business leaders and told them that it is important for us as a community to come together and have the business community also do everything it can to send the message that the city of Milwaukee is open for business, and that this is where Miller has been, is, and should always be.
Are you worried?
I'm not worried, but I think this is our opportunity to make our case as to why Milwaukee has been, is, and will be the brewing capital of this country.
Are there any specific obstacles that you feel like are going to have to be overcome in order to make the case that you're talking about? Or are there certain things that you all are thinking, okay, we gotta make sure we...
What we need is an aggressive community program, including elected officials, business leaders, citizens, beer drinkers. There's tremendous Miller brand loyalty in this community. We all know, again, what a great corporate citizen Miller has been. You go around the city and you see the name Miller everywhere, and that's because it's been a great corporate citizen, and it's been a great employer. And this is our time as a community to say to Miller, we are Miller. We're part of the Miller fan club, and it's our time. It's Miller time, and it's Milwaukee time to say thank you to Miller, and let's keep those headquarters here. Let's keep the brewing jobs here, and let's move forward and really challenge this entire community and the entire brewing world, and let them know that this is what should be done, and this is what will be done.
And Mayor, on the flip side, talking about what has Miller done for the city of Milwaukee? We know how Milwaukee is great for business, but has Miller been such a staple here for so many years? Well,
you can look at Miller Park as probably the best example, but you've got everywhere. Every institution in this community has Miller as part of its anchor, and I go to many community events, and Miller is always there. Miller is a strong part of this community, and that's from the corporate side, but it's also the employment side. There are essentially 800 people in corporate, there's 900 people in brewing, and those are great family supporting jobs, and I want those family supporting jobs to remain here, and I'll do everything I can in my power as mayor to make the case that any new corporate headquarters should be located here. All right, thank you very much.